Hi guys, my name is Alyssa. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a black glitter, kind of smoky eye, but not really because it's not going to have the brown. I just got this black glitter at a craft store. You don't have to go out and buy, any fancy crazy glitter. I did it, I got this at Michael's for like $2. I did it because I wanted the very fine black glitter for the look because I want it to be glittery, but I want the whole look to be black and subtle, and I want the look to be very just black, dusty, blended out at the top. And so what I'm going to use actually as a base primer is going to be Lime Crime in Black Velvet. And what I plan on doing with that is I plan on going in and blending it in with a Ollie and Olivia brush from, I have no idea, Marshalls or TJ Maxx or one of the two. So I'm just going to dust that over my eyelid little bits at a time like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and go in and do this. So I wanted to get this as black as possible. So that, my friends, is why I'm going in with a liquid lipstick, Velvet. I don't even know. Oh, they're old Velvet lipsticks. I've had this forever. I know the recipe changes, so I really should be a little bit more careful with kind of how old it is. But this is just for my eye. This is not for my lips. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Urban Decay. I don't know. I forgot the name of this palette. It just says Urban Decay eyeshadow palette. Oh, Shadow Box. And I'm going to do Blackout because I want that pitch black. You can use any. Oh my gosh. I think every makeup brand makes pitch black eyeshadow. But I want the lid to be pitch black. That's what I get. You don't have to make it go down that low, and to be honest with you, I'm not being careful. I need to be more careful. So we're gonna just go in on that like so. I think I might do a lower lid look. Go in with this eyeshadow. No one's here, Stella. I go in the corner. Blend it up a bit. Okay. Leave it as so. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same to the other lid because the glitter I kind of want to just do all together as the last step. And again, I just wanted to do an all black look. You don't have to do an all black look yourself. You can mix and match. And you can buy, craft store glitter, and it's the exact same as like any type of loose glitter that you'll find at a makeup store, although usually there's some sort of formula added to it so that you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. It's some form of creamy, even like the new pots, is it glitter pots that have been released by, who just released glitter pots? I just saw them, shimmer pots. Who was it? It's a brand that's at Sephora, I know that much. Is it Fenty? Fenty released a lot of stuff recently. They released some liquid eyeliners that I really would love to try. Do some fun looks with it. There's a girl that I follow on Instagram who has the most creative, inspiring looks with liquid eyeliners. Like the moment I saw her, I followed her and I was like, oh, and then she inspired me to buy the blush and highlighter kits that I have. Anastasia Beverly Hills. She's the best. I love her. And so let's see. I'll link her down below because I can't think of her Instagram tag name for the life of me. If you follow my channel, like none of my stuff is sponsored, and I'm not a competitive person by any means. I mean, like, preferably, yeah, it'd be cool to get like stuff sent to me so I could swatch it. But here we go. I am a big follower of like certain beauty bloggers that I will reference down below. Like, I love Jay Kissa. I love Julia Engel, or Gal Meets Glam. Julia Engel, she went so high up in her beauty travel blog that she went up to a vlog. No, she started out as a blog, and then now she has her own fashion line. Like, what? So then what you're going to go ahead and do is you're going to take the glitter, the craft store, no name craft store glitter. Take my scissors, and I'm going to use this lemon glass jar that I bought. And what I'm going to do once I'm done with this is I bought some jars with those general jars with the corks on them that are empty that you can get anywhere. You can get them at Target, you can get them at Michael's, you can get them at the dollar store, you can get them at, oh my gosh, Daiso. I still live for Daiso. I miss it. I miss being close to one, but you wind up dropping $50 and you have no idea how on like Japanese erasers that you never knew you needed. So what I'm going to go ahead and do for this look, wonder if I can set it without. Yeah, I can set it without. Look at that. I'm going to use my finger because I don't want to get fallen on a brush because this would be a pain in the bum. And then I'm just going to brush off the excess. You can do setting powder if you want. I might just tap on some more lipstick, velvet lipstick, to get this, because I want it to have like a glimmery, more glimmery look. Although that's looking pretty good. Let's see. It might just be a simple process of having to dab on a lot, you know? That looks pretty darn good, I am not gonna lie. Yeah. And if you want to make it less subtle, I like big, dramatic, smoky looks. And to be quite honest with you, I didn't want it to have this defined of a line, and that was my fault for not. I should have just stuck to the lid. Yeah, I might redo this video. I should have just stuck to the lid on the red velvet, or on the black velvet, and then did the shadow up above, because this is a bit much. Yeah. Let's go ahead and tone it down. It's too much. So I had some makeup wipes. And unfortunately the kit came with like, I don't even know, like 3. I was so bummed. Let me go ahead and grab something to remove this really quickly. I'll be right back. So, obviously I didn't really plan out this look too harshly as I should have. Hi, Mommy. I'm starting to realize that, I mean, who do I think I am? I'm not a makeup artist. I can't go in cold turkey like a lot of these vloggers do, and they're like, oh, look, haha, like, that was actually really pigmented, whoops. I don't have those level of followers. Like, I guarantee you someone, like, cut me off, like, she doesn't know what she's doing right now. And I don't blame you for doing that. So let's go ahead and remove as much of this as possible. Honestly, we shouldn't waste our time with wipes. It does ruin the environment. We could just always go in with like cloths. I really want to, going in, so this beauty blog is women's health as well. I want to do cloth pads. There's all kinds of YouTube videos down below. I probably should do a review on one. If you'd like for me to do a review on cloth pads and whether or not they work, you know, me doing a full day of hiking in Yosemite with them or something like that, comment down below. I have a giant cardboard box filled with tampon boxes that was donated to me from a good friend. But I don't use tampons. I actually use infinity pads. I prefer pads. It's a cultural thing. They're comfy. I just don't like the hassle of tampons for personal reasons. But okay, so we have that down a little bit, which is better. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take this Ollie and Olivia brush and see what it looks like. I don't have any primer. I know my eyelid is slightly moist. This is definitely not the process exactly of what I would do if I were going out tonight, because I'd want it to keep, so I'd put some primer down. But this is just to get the look and play with the look and show you guys what craft glitter looks like on the eyelid. Black fine craft glitter. I've wanted to do this look since high school. I remember when I was in high school, you know, we all have like strict parents and we don't have a lot of money, and I didn't know this. It wasn't until I reached college someone told me, you know, craft stores are the best places for makeup. And I was like, what? Like Michael's? She's like, yeah, craft stores. Buy the loose glitter. I was like, what? And the paintbrushes there too. Get the paintbrushes that they use. I've been fascinated with like a black smoky eye with black glitter look since high school. It's so weird the way that like life makes full circles for people. For me, for what, God knows whatever reason, life keeps making circles for me, and I've tried to escape it, and I'm kind of just like, you know what? You can't. No matter what you do, you're always going to wind up finding yourself in the same predicaments. And it's not a matter of changing my behavior. I think it's just something very, what's the word I'm looking for? Omnipotent, God's will, I'd like to say, or maybe not so much that, so much as it's classism. And I wanted to avoid the word classism because that makes it sound like I'm whining, and I'm not by any means. I think it's like, it's a very common experience for a lot of Americans right now, everywhere, to find it hard to pack up and just move wherever and be able to afford rent and all of their necessities. I doubt I am the only person who is encountering that difficulty. That was highly diplomatic. If you know me at all, you'll know that none of my comments on any of these videos are diplomatic. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. makeup mist and set so that it'll set the glitter. Ooh, suspense. Did I get it? I think that got it. Ooh, there we go. I could have done it a little farther back. Yeah. Let me get rid of some of this loose glitter so it doesn't stay on my lid. If you want, you can go in with more foundation. But what I am going to start to do, not foundation, concealer, pardon me. I'm going to start to get rid of this over here. It is just too much yet. You know what I'm saying? I love this meme that I saw recently. I thought it was so true. Beyond true. It was like, how can an entire generation that grew up on South Park and Family Guy be so offended by everything? And that so hits home to me. Like, I grew up with like kids saying the most massively inappropriate stuff in classes. God, from like grade school on. From like 2nd, 3rd grade on, kids would just say really, really, really inappropriate stuff because they all have older siblings. Let me tell you something. Older siblings messes people up. I had 2 boys, so fortunately the worst that they did was they made me cry because they thought it was funny, scare me, make monster noises and stuff. But the guys that I know, they had older brothers that really scarred them. I'm like, dude, my sister never scarred me, ever. Like, she couldn't, but I don't think she would have. And then I hear some stories of little girls are like, my sister beats me up, and their sister's like a teenager and the girl's like 5. I'm like, okay, you have issues. Beating up a 5-year-old is not typical behavior for someone your age. Like, hearing that as a teacher that you do something like that has me mildly concerned. Okay, so I'm done rambling. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead, go back over it with that black cream. Yeah, that black, not cream, pardon me, not the black velvet. I'm going to go back in with the black Urban Decay Urban Decay Blackout. And again, you can use any makeup brands for this, and you can use any black eyeshadow. There's tons of black eyeshadow, matte black eyeshadows out there. Countless, to be honest with you. I wanted to make it like smokier, dustier. Dustier? Dustier. Is that the word? Like, what is going on with my face? It's because this won't dry. Dry already. Just bear with me. Even if you don't like it, you can say, well, I can do it better than this girl. Like, honestly, you probably won't have black all over the place. Good. Okay. Okay. She's looking a little bit better, a little less harsh. Okay. I think it just needed to dry. One time, I was with my cousin and we were in a hurry, and we've all been here. We've all can attest to this, especially those of us who've had to work service jobs and we have uniforms. I was like, girl, you don't even know, I was in such a hurry. I threw all my clothes in the dryer and I was like, dry! And she started laughing because she knows. She's like, so then from then on, we'd crack jokes when I'd stay at her house or whatever and we'd do laundry and she'd be like, dry! Weird. That was a weird story to tell. You kind of had to be there. Type of humor, like. And having a moist eyelid really makes it hard because it's like it's not set with a primer, and so it's getting to be rather obnoxious. Oh my god, really? There we go. I was intimidated by the black. I wasn't trying to go in harshly, but yeah, it's black. You go black or you go home, baby. Back in black. I wanted it to look messy like this. Yes, smoked out, messy. That's the idea of the look I was going for. If you're not happy with this, what you can do, what I probably next time will try for the more defined, exotic look of it actually looking more pitch black. I just thought of this right now, and I'm really good at doing stuff like this. What did I do with my liquid eyeliner? You could do black liquid eyeliner, and that would hold the glitter in place quite nicely. Or I've seen a lot of Instagram tricks for like when you run out of eyeliner, and one of them was to use your mascara as an eyeliner. You use an angled brush. Here we go. This is Super Cat Skinny Easy Precision Black Eyeliner. I got it from Target. It's Soap and Glory. Okay. First off, what is this? No creasing here, buddy. So let's go ahead and let's experiment with that, yeah? Shall we? Let's experiment with that. This is an experimental video. Aren't they all? Well, you notice like the Russians dominate on the makeup game just like they dominate ballet and everything else, and the Americans are like, oh, huh, I didn't expect that color. Guess we major in improving. Most sane people would use a brush, but I mean, if you haven't watched any of my videos, you now officially know, like, this girl is mildly crazy. Perhaps clinically, who's to say. Okay, yeah, that's the look I'm going for. Okay, perfect. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and dip. I'm gonna dip back into my black. black glitter, dab it on, dab it on, dab it on. Alright, and then to get it off of everything, I'm just going to take my cream. That's only because like this black, everything's staying really well. You'd have to use, I'm using a makeup remover. I'm using St. Ives makeup cream remover. If you've ever seen it, it's like a cleanser makeup remover. So like it can be a lotion makeup remover, which works miracles, and then you can rinse it off, and it's a cleanser after you rinse it off. So it's a 2-in-1. It's awesome. And then you can like apply false eyelashes if you would like. Go ahead and dust off the excess glitter under your eye and on your cheek. What I would recommend, depending on the look you're going for, you can take an angled brush. This is my MAC angled brush, and I don't recommend a liquid eyeliner down beneath unless you wanted to do a pull out. Yeah, you could do it like a winged bottom. I've never been able to pull that off, and I do, for me, feel like this look is so extreme and so nightclubby and exotic-y. The lower winged lid, for me, would just be too much for my eye shape for me. If you have a big eye to work with, big round eye, by all intents and purposes, go for it. People with big round eyes they have more freedom when it comes to eyeliner shapes. People with Asian-y eyes like mine want to keep them a tad bit more open looking. So yeah, that's my look. That's my craft store look. I mean, the only thing that you probably have a black just like this, I guarantee you, if you have palettes, especially if you have the naked palettes. You probably have a liquid eyeliner or a mascara, so it's a cheap look. You could just go to the grocery store or go to a Michael's, buy a little glitter pack for $2, and voila, you have a really exotic black glitter going out look. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.